Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay cast from the South Korean ladder 2024. Once again, recent replays here onto this channel. And we have this time a Zerg that is going to fight against Flash. So we have spawning in the upper right, in the orange, it is Fox tier. Apparently someone from the Fox clan here with a very high APM early on. So quite a strong opponent here from Flash, who is spawning here in the upper left part as the white, light orange Terran player. Once again a 4 spawning location map, yeah, but like I told you, after many Terrans versus Protoss from Flash, finally we do have a Terran versus Zerg here onto the 4 spawning location map, and also a lucky move out here by the Zerg. Perhaps a small advantage here by him, as his scouting is going to be much better here than Flash. So yeah, very soon we're going to be checking out, of course, the build orders just like we do in the previous replays. We also see the production tab here in the upper left part. Flash opening up pretty standardly with his supply depot next to his command center. Let's see where exactly is he going to place his barracks, far out or perhaps more next to his base here, as he's already moving out with his SCV. And yeah, there is his barracks quite close to the ramp here. Let's have a look at the Zerg. We have the second overload out. 3 more drones are getting produced, so it looks like a hatchery first build order here for him. Pretty standard stuff for the Zerg, of course, on a 4 spawning location map versus the Terran. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's going to very likely continue with his spawning pool, with his gas, as he's sending out here his first scouting drone, and the first scouting SCV is also moving out. But the Zerg might send the drone back very soon, as his overload is going to be soon ready to see the barracks. So the post players are scouting out the map. Like I told you, pretty standard stuff we have here. And there is the gas indeed, and the spawning pool here for the Zerg. It also looks like Flash is going to very likely go for a more bio-orientated gameplay here, not like the mech which he has done versus the Protoss. So no more, or it's very likely not to see so many tanks, so many vultures and Goliaths. More likely to see the Marines with the medics, and perhaps some firebats in case there will be Dark Swarm from the Zerg. But he did actually also go Goliaths into a game versus Mutalisk, so everything is possible here, of course, as a Terran, as the Marine now sees the Overlord, and the drone has indeed been sent back. There we have the scouting SCV, as I believe very soon the tier 2 upgrade is going to very likely start here for the Zerg. So around the 3-minute mark, the Zergs, yeah, there it is. Great. So it looks like it's again a pretty standard open up here for the Zerg. Very likely going to be going either the Spire, or a surprise could also be done here by him. Hydralisk with Lurker, so be a possibility here versus the Terran, as Flash is of course taking his expansion point. Some Marines are out scouting the map here a little bit, as another overload is moving out here for the Zerg. And yeah, worker wise, Fox actually with a very good worker count here with 16 workers, given the fact that the Zergs do lose 1 worker after each building. Looking very, very strong. The first Zerglings are being spawned. There is speed for the Zerglings. SCV is going to be chased out very, very, very soon. And of course, the SCV here from Flash is going to try to stay as much as he can, just to see exactly, or if it's going to be a Spire gameplay here or not from the opponent. Look into the main from Flash. This might be his factory, but no, it's actually another barracks here for him. There's the expansion, and there's the late gas. As some Marines are actually moving out here for Flash, so Flash with a very risky move out. They will be very likely surrounded very soon, so quite a mistake here by Flash if you ask me, as the Marines immediately getting shut down here by the Zerglings, and speed is about to get finished here very soon. There is the Spire here for the Zerg, so Flash with quite some mistake here. He has to build a bunker, he has to defend now, he has to close the gap towards the ramp as the first Zerglings are moving here forward from the Zerg. And yeah, there is speed getting done here for the Zerglings, so quite on time. Going to be quite a strong push here by the Zerg. SCV in the front, bunker is about to get finished here very soon. Some Zerglings will fall. Actually, no, they will take some damage. But in the end, 1 SCV, even 2, is getting snapped here. The third one also taking some damage. In the end, this will be held, but it could have been far, far better here for Ash, as some Zerglings will take more damage here. For him, the bunker is ready with 4 Marines. More and more units are getting thrown here forward by the Zerg, so quite a surprise move by him. And Flash is in some serious trouble, as the speedlings have now moved forward towards his main production buildings here. The barracks have taken some damage. Some SCVs have to be pulled here away. The SCV will very likely have to fight for their lives. So very, very great early game here by the Zerg, as more damage is being taken here left and right. And yeah, Flash is losing so much mining time with those SCVs. In the end, he will be able to shut this down, but at what cost? So much mining time has been lost, and now the first Mutalisk are on their way very soon, as the Spire is about to get finished. There we have the engineering bay for Flash, but it looks like the Zerg is going into more and more Zerglings, and even has invested really quite a lot of minerals into those Zerglings. And with that, the Mutalisk will very likely be delayed a little bit, so not that many Mutalisk here for him. Yeah, lots and lots of investment here into those Zerglings. So many of them have died, but a good engagement by him in the end. Stim is about to get finished here for Flash. Engineering base is finished, and the first turrets will have to be placed here very soon for Flash. There is the first one. Bunker is also here, still with 4 Marines, and we also see some turrets, of course, going out here for Flash, as the first Mutalisk will arrive very soon. Yeah, there they are. Might even be lucky to snipe the first SCV, but in the end a good spot getting found here by the Zerg. However, 3, even 4 turrets are getting placed here down by Flash, so very good defense by him. Let's see if he's going to come back into this game. More and more Mutalisks are getting added here by the Zerg. One is pretty much hurt. He is going to try to snipe another turret, perhaps snipe another SCV. As team has been finished, and now we see range and weapons 1 also getting done here for Flash. So he's going into very heavy bio build order. Lots and lots of SCVs here for him, almost getting close towards the 30 mark. Quite a interesting engagement here for him, as it's still only a Spire, no Hydralisk. Then the Zerg is pretty much regrouping here exactly at the exit from Flash, expecting of course a move out by him. Still no second expansion here for the Zerg, as he's once again trying to push here forward, and range is going to be finished very soon here for Flash, as even 1 Mutalisk has been taken out, so more will be available very soon. Weapons 1 for the Mutalisk here as well, and still, like I told you, no second expansion point here for the Zerg. Pretty much throwing everything he has into those Mutalisk, and it might be a timing attack very soon here, straight towards the main entrance here from Flash. Let's just see exactly this is going to happen. With so many Marines on the high ground, the low ground just a couple of them, but the bunker is also filled, so we will very likely see a timing push by the Zerg. Have a look if he's going to be successful with that. 10 Mutalisk already here into the air. Zerglings wait for the attack. Let's just have a look what exactly he's going to be doing. Lots and lots of turrets here for Flash, so a great defensive gameplay here by him. Perhaps he knows his opponent, as yet those Mutalisks will be very deadly against the Marines on the ground. Tim is also dealing some good amounts of damage, but Flash in the end has to retreat back towards those turrets. And yeah, there we have finally the other expansion here for him, for the Zerg. Quite an aggressive move out here finally by the Zerg. More and more damage is being taken here by Flash. More and more Marines are getting killed. However, worker-wise, he has the double amount of workers, so his economy is looking really strong. Still, a couple of Marines are getting taken out here, and more barracks are actually getting added here for the Terran. Yeah, the turrets really do a great job here fending off any attacks. Look at that. Even more and more turrets are getting. Perhaps the Zerg can fly over this and just attack the supply depots here. It's quite a weak spot, but pretty much a suicide mission against so many turrets, as he's still rolling up more and more Mutalisk here towards the main base from Flash. Let's just see if he's going to be successful. Flash tries to move out, but the Mutalisk here force him to come back. They do take some damage, but at the same time they do force Flash to stay back and to defend. And yeah, so many turrets indeed. What a huge investment here by Flash into all of those turrets. Perhaps he knows his opponent here, who is going very heavily into those Mutalisks. Perhaps he's going to try to attack here, but again, so many turrets. Pretty much a suicide mission here for the Zerg, as so much damage is being taken here by the Mutalisk. At the same time, we do have a move out here by Flash with his medics, with his Marines. Zerg is also here. Let's have a look if he's going to be successful. Lots and lots of damage is being taken. The Mutalisk are pretty hurt, and new reinforcements are arriving here, as even this one expansion has been taken here by the Zerg. Same time, we do see an overall snipe here, so they're pretty much a supply block now, as he's taking more and more damage. The Zerglings in the back wait, of course, for Flash to move out and to get their chance to do a great surround versus all the bio here from Flash. Even some reinforcements here into this location is just pretty much the hurt Mutalisk. And let's just have a look who is going to be able to attack first, who is going to be more aggressive here, as Flash is once again retreating back home. He's expecting another attack, great position here for the Mutalisks to deal more and more damage towards the Earth Marines. How they're attacking here, but really hard against so many Marines. And even more turrets are getting added here by Flash, as it's 5 barracks already here for him. And we even have a starport with science vessel, interesting enough. So not going for the Valkyrie. Valkyrie would also be very great against so many Mutalisks. And let's see if the Zerg is going to pretty much commit here forward against so many turrets. One turret already taking some damage. Great flank here by Flash, but the Mutalisks are very fast into attacking here. But they're so low in HP as they took so much damage out of the turrets. And quite an aggressive move here finally from the Zerg, not allowing Flash to go into his gameplay, as the expansion here is also pumping some minerals, and even more reinforcements are pouring here forward for the Zerg. Just to see how the game is going to continue here. Lots and lots of turrets. Perhaps one is going to get sniped, but he's taking really so much damage, so quite a mistake here. And actually Fox tier decides here to GG out, so quite an interesting decision here by him. Perhaps he was just not getting any much value out of those Mutalisks, and in the end the Marines with their upgrades would have been so much great versus the opponent. And in the end perhaps he saw the Stargate here from Flash, and perhaps he saw that starport, perhaps the starport with the science vessel would have been really deadly. Maybe even a couple of Valkyries that would have moved out here with the Marines, with the mass Marines, would have been quite deadly. So in the end, a wise decision here by Tier, but he could have of course stayed here into the game. However, look at that huge investment here for Flash into so many turrets, into the expansion point, pretty much everything filled with turrets here, and the main also here with 5, even 6 turrets. But this perhaps could have been a weak spot for Flash. So the Marines, sorry, the Mutalisks could have overflown this everything, taken some damage of course, but in the end this academy could have been sniped, perhaps the gas, perhaps some SCVs could have been sniped here. However, quite a hard position, and perhaps fly over this location right here. Yeah, just pretty much fly over, but yeah, quite a risky mission, perhaps a suicide mission. In the end, Tier deciding to just GG out, given the fact that his Mutalisks didn't really deal so much damage as he hoped for. Let me just check the stats for you guys very quick, just in case you guys are interested. It's a good game here by Tier, but and he decided to GG out. He only killed 31 units, and Flash also killing 31, so perhaps that was the reason here for him to GG out in the end, as the push would have came forward by Flash with the Marines, with the medics, and let's not forget the science vessel with Irradiance, quite the deadly counter against the Mutalisks. So yeah, once again, an interesting game. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Tommy signing out.